Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome back to episode 2 of Outback Tycoon. Excuse me. My name is Hogs, and today we're going to continue settling the Australian Outback. So in our last video, we settled all of these 4 cities, all on the northern coast of Australia, but now we're going to start moving into the interior. So we've got this guy, he's going to come down here and kind of settle on these jungle tiles, so that way we can get some of these shops in our city radius. And then this guy's going to come down here and found his city, so that way we can get this awesome industrial zone, as well as a couple of cattle tiles. And some more woods and rainforest down here. Although I think these are all just woods. So yeah, we're on turn 25, and by turn 60, we need to be at 900 gold, or no, sorry, not 900, 1,000 gold per turn. So we've got a little ways to go, but hopefully we'll be able to, ramp things up here in the next couple of turns. So, alrighty, let's go. A nation is born. Now that many generations have lived and died as native Australians, our people want to form our separate states into a united country. It is time for Australia to federate, forming a new nation independent from Britain. Alright, once you complete the Federation Civic, you'll be able to upgrade to the strongest form of a government, state government. Well, I'm only 3 turns away from that, so I guess I'm lagging behind a little bit in terms of culture to the AI, which is not ideal. So hopefully we're able to speed that up here a little bit. Maybe we find a wonder or something down here. Maybe we should have settled some of those wonders that were on the southern coast. But live and learn. We'll bring you down here, settle in those rainforests. Follow the dingo trail. The dingoes travel to water and prey. Best to follow the locals. Your explorer has been completely healed. Nice, I think that was this guy right here. And we finished researching industrialization, which is huge. Have I completed? I still haven't completed those trade routes. I get them in 2 turns. So I'll start my research on banking for now. You continue down here into the south. You do the same. Yeah, having this many explorers is really nice because I'm able to scout out new locations for potential cities really quickly. The problem is it takes my guys forever to get down there, I guess. Bring you down here, explorer. And it looks like we found the southern Australia, folks. Ooh, and we found 2 gold veins down here. That's big. Maybe we settle a city here. We'll get some of these woods within our city range as well. Alrighty. I want gold out of my traders, so I might send you to Morgan Stanley. The wonderful city of Morgan Stanley. You... Can we build Outback stations yet? Yes, I've been leaving you here, not doing anything. That's not what I should have been doing. And you're over here as well. I totally forgot about those 2 guys. So, why don't you continue the art of the Outback station and... Oh, actually, you definitely want to build an industrial zone. I definitely want an industrial zone, but I don't want to take any of these potential chops, so... There are 2 mines right here. Although I don't know if I'll get... There's 1 mine, I guess, technically. Although, no, there's 2. But I don't want to take away that chop. So I'll just put you here. I know there's probably a better location for it, but I want to keep all of these woods tiles for later on in the game. And I got another seller. Nice. My explorer has been killed. Stepped on a death adder. It all blends together in the sun-blasted terrain, even snakes. I mean, if you're going for an intimidating name for a snake, a death adder is a pretty damn good name for a deadly snake. Alright, we unlocked state government. So we can do that. We want +6 gold from all our international trade routes, so that way we can really start pumping up our income with those 2 traders that we just got. So I want you to go to... Why don't you go to Brisbane? We're going to get another settler, or not a settler, excuse me, trader here in the next turn. So I'll buy another one there. The Great War is just around the corner. Oh man. Victoria is way behind. Although I guess not really, that just means that they're not here yet in the modern era. Why don't we do conservation? So that way, or no, should we do build an airstrip? Yeah, we'll do conservation. Keep on exploring. I want you to come down here. Because if you settle here, you'll get this gold, some copper, a couple sheep, this gems, and all these chops. I want you to go there. Yeah, I think that's the smart move. I'm gonna send this guy, I think, down into this territory over here, just to see what my neighbors are up to. I'm gonna transfer you to Morgan Stanley. You're gonna go here, or no, sorry, you're gonna go to Ipswich. Nice, and I got the boost for banking. You're gonna go to Toowoomba. Awesome, so our gold per turn is starting to jump up there. I'm going to buy... Can I buy anybody next turn? 63, so I should be able to buy a prospector. Or maybe I'll just hold off on it for a couple turns. Honestly, so here's my thought. I want to get that commercial hub right here. +6 commercial hub, massive. I also, or no, you know what I want to do? Yeah, I want that commercial hub. So I'm going to work on a fisher, because the fisher can clear this tile, but then I'll have 2 additional movement or actions, build actions. So then I will fish on the crabs, on both crabs, and that'll be pretty much all the builder charges for that fisher. So he's used efficiently, and we get a pretty solid amount of gold out of him. I definitely want a +5 commercial hub there. Hopefully we get, a +8 commercial hub. 2 gold from the river, harbor, and a ton from the appeal. I'm gonna build a grazer, and then I'm gonna build that commercial hub. Because man, that's gonna be like, all of these commercial hubs are just themselves massive money generators for me. We're gonna be printing money faster than Jerome Powell. Alright. Oh, another +5. Look at that. Yes, we want to build it there. And we're going to buy a grazer there in that city. Discovered inaccuracies in the maps. Explorer won't be able to move that turn. Okay. Oh, we also forgot to rename Geraldton. How are all our other guys? Okay. Let's see. We're in the middle of a wasteland, and there's a whole bunch of mountains to climb next to us. Okay. I think it's that one. Yep, perfect. All right. Unit needs orders. Let's continue our exploring. Oh, there's another good city spot over here. You settle there. Morgan Stanley. Where can you send traders to? Problem is I'm not super close to a lot of stuff. Although when I was over here, I was able to send... When I was at Gold, or was it Goldman or JP Morgan? It might have been JP Morgan. I was able to send a trader over here. So I might just do that. Okay, commercial hub. Do we have any solid? It's all +2s. Understandable considering we're in the middle of the desert. So I will just put you... Yeah, I'll put you right here. Get some more trade routes for me. Be great. Just got conservation, so we can make natural parks with naturalists. Alrighty. Let's see. I think I want to keep everything the way it is right now. I don't know who this guy is, but he does not look very happy. Alright. Yeah, we're going to stay as we are for now. Continue our exploration. Yeah, and we can send this guy to Brisbane. Perfect. Our gold per turn is climbing. Oh yeah, we're going to send a guy over here for sure. That's a good spot. We're going to send our Great War settler over there. Speaking of the Great War, what turn is it? It is turn 32. And what turn do we get the Great War? 45. Okay, so we have 13 turns before the Great War starts. So in that time, we're going to build all of the money-producing units that we can. My settler suffered 24 damage. Woefully underestimated water needs. Well, that's not good. And we just learned how to plant crops. Perfect. Oh, we're so close. Please do not die. Please don't die in the Australian Outback. Yeah, no, that's where we're sending our Great War settler for sure. That is a lot of choppable woods tiles. So you are going to go here. What can I put one turn into? We already have all of our traders. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. I need to send him over there. Okay, for now, we're just going to do education. And you, we're going to put a single turn into a shipyard. Put one turn into a workshop. You go and explore some friendly territory. You show me what is right there. Okay, not a ton. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. What did I do? Misclicked it. I did get increased trade route capacity though. That's nice. No, again, not what I wanted to do. A couple of misclicks there. Okay. I mean, there's going to be... I'm going to put 2 Outback stations over here for sure. I want to do a quick little trick. So I'm going to clear the queue. I'm going to then remove the woods here where I want to put the commercial hub. And then I'm going to put the commercial hub here. Now I can finish it in 1 turn. Alright, market. That's what I want to build. Now that I'm thinking about it, since I'm doing all the wood chops later on in the game, I might just want to hold off on building any industrial zones. Because it doesn't really matter what I get in terms of like production, because all of my production is just going to be coming from chopping down woods. So, led to water by Galaflock, we marched to where they settled. Beautiful birds, a bit gamey. Your explorer has permanently gained 1 movement. Oh, that's good. A bit gamey. I don't know that that's how I would wanna eat food, but I mean, some things are tastier that way, I suppose. Depends on what you're trying to eat. Alright, you come down here. I keep misclicking for my explorers. You come down and continue to explore over this direction. Yeah, this entire area right here is going to be huge. Really good for me. Unit needs orders. Again. Ah. Okay. Gelong. I wonder, like, when about the like Australian accent really started to like become its own thing, you know? Like when you think about it, because people started coming over to Australia in like the late 1700s, maybe early 1700s. I don't really know Australian history all that well, which I probably should, considering I'm playing this. But like, you know how like the U.S. South has its own kind of accent, and like America in general has its own accent? I feel like I'm curious to know when that started for Australia. I feel like that would be something, that would be a kind of cool little history tidbit to learn. You keep going over here. Because in the beginning everybody sounded British, because we were all from England for the most part. Although I guess America is a whole bunch of different people, but... Build a commercial hub. What do you have? You got a couple of +3s. We'll put you... Oh no, that's a solid industrial zone. I'll put you right here, I think. I think that might be the move. Do I get any bonuses for it being next to gold? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll put you there. And all my future settlers are going over here. Oh, I haven't been buying stuff. I'm going to buy a trader over here. It'll take you too long to build a bank. So I'm going to have you build some grazers for later. You are going to buy... Oh no, you already have a market, excuse me. I'm going to buy a market in here in the next turn, I think. Unit needs orders here. We want to clear that out. You're going to come here because I'm going to buy that 1 turn until growth. Okay. I don't want to spend the money for that yet. When I can spend money on other stuff, be much better. Okay, now that that's done, we want to build our commercial hub here. And we can do so in 1 turn. My explorer suffered 18 damage. Oh, this is the same Spinifex infection. Is that must be from like a plant or something? I mean, that just sounds awful. Yep, so you can now improve that. I'll bring you down here so you can improve there. Oh, nope. I click it too fast every time. I want you to kind of come this direction a little bit. Ooh, looks like Ularu's potentially down here. That'd be good. You Goldman. I will actually buy a market. And then I will start building a bank. Although, actually, you know what I want to do? That's not what I want to do. I want to... Or no, that's probably what I want to do. How much does a bank give me? No, you know what? I could probably buy a bank in a couple of turns. How much is it? The bank is 580, so that's basically 4 turns. 4 turns of gold production. So yeah, I want to get 2 guys out here to clear these woods. So I'm going to... How many things do I got? I got 3 for you. So you'll come down here. This other grazer will be able to take up all of that. You will work on... You can get me a prospector in 6. That'll be 3 tiles. And then I can get another... I could probably buy another prospector for those. This is the money-making city, and this is a money-making city for me. And then whatever I put down over here will be a massive money-making city for me. So I need to get a couple of guys out there. You can build me a market in 5. That's perfect. Do next turn. It's 4 less 2 movement. Not ideal, but... My investment bank. I can get another trader in 5 turns. I think that might be what I want to do. Rather than buy one. Because I want to buy a couple of grazers for that city. You have 2 chops, so why don't you come up here? I will buy a grazer. I'll also buy a grazer here next turn.
What a grand sight this must present in the wet season. Waterfalls in every direction.
The Uluru. So I actually was watching... I can't remember what I was watching, but it was like some sort of documentary, and they were talking a little bit about Uluru, and I guess like people just think it's like this random hill, but it's like actually this enormous rock that's like that isn't even technically the top of it. Like this is the side of the rock. The rock is like sticking straight down into the ground, and it's like it's crazy big. But I know that they shut like people walking up Uluru, like they shut that whole thing down, which is kind of sad. But you know, I get it. It holds very significant value to the indigenous folks of Australia. So you know, I understand wanting to shut that down. Aboriginal migration. Poor conditions led them to seek their fortunes elsewhere. Alright, so Morgan Stanley has just gained a population. So we got 7, 6, 8, 10, and 3. So our populations are looking great with the exception of York, understandably. Considering how this thing is in the desert. Oh, and Bunbury. Although this was just settled, so. But this one's also in the middle of the desert, so I don't know how that's going to go. Alrighty, we'll do electricity. I could probably buy a grazer here. And I'll buy a grazer here as well. Later on. But for now, I'll do a watermill. For production purposes. Yeah, you stay here. You stay there. I think we've uncovered pretty much all of Western Australia, which is nice. So I guess these guys don't really have all that much to do. How do I come over here? Continue exploring the east. You come over here. You come up this way. You stay over there. This explorer. Alright, now your job is pretty much done with the exception of get that little tile. And then maybe send you up there. Bunbury, what can we do here? We can buy a market. Because why not? We have 3 turns until basically all hell breaks loose. I don't really need all that much else. So I'll do a watermill for production purposes. Although I guess, so, okay. Turn 53 is really when all hell breaks loose, now that I'm thinking about it. Because we're going to want to do the IMF trainings is really what we're like kind of preparing for with all these grazers and stuff. Yeah. Alright, next turn. Stricken by scurvy. Skin would slow off the roof of one's mouth. Would slow? Huh. Quite unpleasant. Yeah, gross. Oh, this is look at all these horse tiles, dude. This would have been an amazing production city. Wow. Oh, and there's another one there. Too bad we didn't see that one. Alright, you come over here. We'll have that guy just kind of post up there. We want grazers. We want them ASAP, so let's start purchasing them here next. Our explorers have kind of finished their purpose. We don't really need to be doing much with these guys. Can you not trade with anybody else? If I send you over to Bunsbury, let's send you to Bunbury. you across the river. You have 5 things, or 5 chops. This prospector has some space over here. Yeah, Goldman is, we're kind of set in Goldman. I'm going to build a bank there. Oh, we don't have any guys over here. So let's do grazer. Let's buy a grazer next turn. Over here, let's build that industrial zone. Nice. All right. Western Australia explored. World War One. Okay. So now we can start on AIF projects. This is really where we make all of our gold. I've been saying everything kind of breaks loose in the once you get to turn 45. I think it's really 53 because World War II comes around, and this, instead of earning 10 gold per turn, becomes 20 from my previous kind of experience with this one. But this is really where our gold kind of starts to take off. And so with that, I will probably bring this episode to a close at the Great War. So in episode 3, we'll start taking a dive into really how the money is made. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to see more content like this, or you guys have any comments on it, be sure to leave a comment or a like if you want. And I'm going to try my best to respond to as many of them as possible. So I don't know. Hopefully you like what I'm doing. If not, always open to suggestions. So, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day.